Hey! What's going on, my friends? Hey, I'm not in the garden today. No, I'm not. Okay, let me put you over here. So, normally I do this on my other channel. Yeah, it's called Mr. Positive now, which is weird because, like, it used to be called Grahams Hideout, but I changed it because of a good friend of mine named Bingus, which I'm hoping he goes live this morning. He does this weird little show where he says good morning to everybody and, well, partakes in his sacrament of the day. So, well, hello, Birch Tree Gardener, Gardener. Hi! Good morning! I'm going to take a drive to work, and we're going to talk about, well, whatever comes to my mind. Because that's usually how it works on my other channel. So that's what we're going to do today. Laura! Morning. Laura, that's right. And congratulations. Did you get your little card? Did you get it? I hope you did. Good smiley faces. We love it. Well, you got to let me know. I got to go look on your channel. I got to see what you bought. Did you buy anything good? I got to look and see. So, okay. Well, I got me coffee in my Batman cup. I like my coffee. I'm Batman. Okay, so I am really super excited. So, my last upload this morning was a quick little, like, toury thingy. Yes, it arrived this morning. Wonderful! So my, brain fart! My upload this morning, I was totally gonna do, like, an old school kind of, hey y'all, I'm Graham, and this is my garden. Well, it didn't quite work out because it was so early in the morning. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I had to use, you know, the light on the camera. Yeah. Because it was so dark this morning. Oh my gosh, it was so dark. And it's getting darker earlier and earlier, and it's getting colder. Second cup of coffee. That's how cold it is. Speaking of... no, probably turtle. So it's getting cold. I have a lot of stuff I gotta do in the garden. For instance, all those pots have got to be painted quick before it gets too cold, and then the paint won't set. So in the evenings after work for the next few days, that is one of those big things I'm gonna do, is get all those pots up and down the stairs spray painted. I gotta get those painted. I've been putting it off to go camping and to do school shopping and all the other good stuff. So that's it. That's what we'll really be concentrating on in the next few days. And oh my gosh, the sunlight is so bright. Oh, can I go? Can I go? I can go! Oh! Now see, this is really weird for me because the last few days on my way to work, I haven't had to use the visor because it's been so smoky. All the fires around here have just been insane. Well, yeah, today, not so bad, actually. It's kind of hazy, way off in the distance, about 5-6 miles off. The mountains are kind of hazy and funky. But, no, not too shabby. We got up there to the lake. We went to Lake Spokane camping this weekend, and we had a blast, especially because, well, we had the entire campground to ourselves. It was so awesome. So I reserved, okay, so I went to go reserve 2 weeks ago for last weekend, Labor Day weekend, and Labor Day? Memorial Day. I think it's Memorial Day. And so I get those two, like, dyslexic with those two holidays. But, so, yeah. So we go over there to make that reservation 2 weeks ago, and the guy's like, dude, this is like the biggest camping, like, you know, holiday, and like, we're totally booked out, but I got 2 for the following. I'm like, okay, yes, you got 2 for the following. Okay, great. Which 2 do you have? The guy's like, well, I've got number 5 and I got number 9. And I'm like, wow, really? 5 and 9? Well, we usually stay in 5, so I guess we'll go with 5. Campsite number 9. It's really beautiful. It's got a gorgeous view. It overlooks the entire lake on like this cliff-like thing, and it's beautiful. However, there's like no tree cover whatsoever. And when I go camping, I like to be in the woods. I don't want to feel like, you know, I'm in the desert, or I don't want to feel, I've done that. I don't like it. I like to be kind of cozy and covered up. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So we got number 5 for this last weekend. And of course, we were assuming that it was completely booked out like the weekend before. And no, there was nobody there except us and the campground host the entire weekend. And it was awesome. Now, the only thing that could have made this any better is if we had like major fire privileges. Like we couldn't burn wood, couldn't burn charcoal, none of that. There's a fire ban, a strict fire ban. So yeah, there was no burning allowed. Well, that's okay, I guess. We went to bed early each night because, like, what's the point staying awake if you can't do the fire? So, yes, it was very nice to have the grounds. Yes, it was. It was very nice to have to ourselves. What was great is the campground host, he has an 8-year-old little girl, and mine, of course, is 7, but might as well be 8 or 9 because she's so freaking smart. But they and their bikes were all over that campground all weekend. They free range, and they were dancing on the tables, which was so disrespectful. But who's gonna stop them? And I'm not whatever. Dancing on the tables and singing like they were in a concert. And oh my gosh, they were having so much fun. I guarantee it's memories that they're gonna have forever. You know, having an entire campground to yourself and being able to just totally like destroy it, you know, party and have fun. So, yeah, it was really cool, and I couldn't have asked for anything better. I'm glad really glad that we had all that crazy smoke last week, because it made everybody decide to stay home instead. And what was funny is we got there Friday evening, and it wasn't too bad. We got dinner and at Fat Burger. We went to Fat Burger. Got dinner at Fat Burger, and then we set up the tent and went to bed. It was like no big deal. Like, but whatever. But then Saturday came, and the smoke was pretty much gone. I mean, it was like perfect. Sun was shining. We went down to the beach, and the kids got to swim. It was so cool. Now, the water's a little cooler now, so they, like, totally wasn't in there forever, but it's okay. They had fun. It was great. They were collecting rocks and playing with driftwood, you know, kid stuff. And, yeah. So, that was our weekend, and it was awesome. We did have to take a drive Saturday morning, because I'm, well, not the smartest cookie in the box. I grabbed a bunch of stuff at the grocery store, and I thought I had everything I needed, and then Saturday morning I went to go cook breakfast. I didn't have any propane. Oh, come on! I was so out. I thought I had 3 bottles of propane, those little green bottles. I thought I had 3 of them in my camping gear. And we pulled everything out, got it all ready to go, and there was no propane. And we're like, oh man, what are we gonna do? Well, we could have driven back to 9 Mile, which is not very far. It's about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Back to 9 Mile, go to the grocery store, pick up some, you know, for like $6 a piece. Or we could take a 30-some-odd-minute drive one way and really enjoy the view and the conversation and listen to some music and just chill, which is what we did. And you get to see, I uploaded it the way back last night. We weren't jamming out to music because, well, copyright, you get in trouble. But what we were doing on the way there was, and that was awesome. And the sun was just coming up, and it was wonderful. So we got into Deer Park, got to the Yokes there, and bought us 2, 3, I don't remember. I think I got 2 of the green, the green propane things. And oh my gosh, it was like, wow, that was a horrible way back, blah, blah, whatever. We drove back. It was like 10 o'clock by the time we got back, which was okay. I mean, it's still breakfasty. And I got it all hooked up, and I got the pan out, and lit the thing, and I opened this was so crazy. I opened the cooler to get the meat. Now, I went and bought European bacon. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but European bacon is not like American bacon. It's like round and yummy and solid meat and so delicious. Well, I grabbed it out of the cooler, and as soon as I reached to grab it out of the cooler, all of a sudden there was like 4 or 5 bees. And I'm like, and they're on that package. And I'm like, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, it's also called Canadian bacon. So I open it up, right? As soon as I get it open, and I start putting the first 2 slices on the pan to fry them up, oh boy, I must have had 30 to 40 yellow jackets all around me. They were sitting on my arms. They were all over the package of meat. They were everywhere. And I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm dead. This shit's gonna kill me. These guys are gonna murder me. I was like, yep. So I took whatever meat was left on the on the paper, and I just tossed it on the grill. I'm like, heck with this. I'm cooking this all at once. Took the piece of paper about 15 feet away from me, dropped it in the woods, threw a rock on it, hoping the bees would go that way, not onto the pit. Oh man, it was so bad. They were sitting, waiting on, so I got one of these Coleman, like, double burner grill things with a lid that pops up, and it got little wings on it, They were sitting all on the dang thing, watching the meat. They were just sitting there waiting while I'm cooking. I was like, what the heck? Oh my gosh, they were all over the table. They were swarming me. I mean, it was just the most epic thing ever. Well, we finally got all the meat cooked. Then I'm like, I gotta fry up eggs too. No, we're not doing this. So after the meat was fried up and cooked, my wife, she grabbed the bread and the mayonnaise and the cheese and the pickles and ran to the car, and I grabbed the meat and ran. So we sat in the car, made sandwiches, and we just ate sandwiches in the car. Because, like, where else are we gonna? We can't sit at the table. We're gonna get buzzed. What do they call it? Oh, what do they call it? Kamazaki bombed, or whatever they call it. No, there's a word for it. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. we're not gonna get death bombed by a bunch of freaking bees. So yeah, we retreated. Well, later that night, I was like, I made the same thing for Sunday. The thought was to fry up the bacon and the eggs for Sunday, and just like I was going to do. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that again. So as soon as the sun was gone and it was dark, I got it all out again, and I fried up the meat, and not one bee. It was wonderful. So I fried up the meat, and then I hard-boiled the eggs, because I didn't want to fry the eggs and then have them cold and funky and weird. So I hard-boiled the eggs. So we had the eggs for lunch and just snacking out of the bag. So I put them in like a gallon, 12 of them in a gallon bag, and snacking out of the bag the whole time. Oh my gosh, it was so awesome. And yeah, we made sandwiches and everything on the way home. It was awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. Oh yeah, we went to bed early. Well, you can't what's the point? Can't do s'mores, can't have a fire. But we had the whole campsite to ourselves. So we did listen to music, and we cranked it. And the wife and I spent a lot of time this weekend reading our books. Well, she read an old-fashioned book. You know, it's got that weird stuff in it. Paper and ink, I think, or something like that. On her, yeah. But mine is really cool. It's like a Kindle Fire. It's really awesome. Hi, Babs. Good morning. I thought I'd come over here today instead of, you know, over at the other channel. But anyways, I was reading my Kindle Fire, and she was reading an old-fashioned paper thing, and Pride and Prejudice, I think she's reading again. Which was funny because she finished it in one day. I mean, she started it, boom, gone. It was like, yeah, lady, you have an addiction. Me, I was getting up, running around the whole time, you know, chasing after the kids, you know, yeah, you know, daddy stuff. But yeah, no, man, it was cool. Oh, one sad thing. I'm so sad. I'm so depressed. So we bought us a, it's called a Swiss Gear, is the name brand. It's a tent. We bought that. Let's see, my wife and I have been married 11 years. I know, congratulations. It's because I know how to keep my mouth shut. And, no, I don't. And so, we bought that, so we've been married 11, so we bought that probably 12 or 13 years ago. And it was just a small 6-man tent. Amazing tent. I love that tent. It was the first one we ever bought. First one ever we took it on our honeymoon. My daughter's first camping trip was in that tent. I mean, we use it all the time. We use the heck out of it. We got our money's worth out of it. And I bought it for like 40 bucks at Walmart. This time of year in a clearance department. Oh man, did I get my money's worth out of it. But anyways, it's got to be put to rest. There's a hole, there's another hole, there's a tear, there's a rip. The pole is broken. Oh, it's bad. It is so bad. Makes me want to cry. Oh, it's such a beautiful tent. Okay, I'll go buy a new one now. Probably another month or so. No. I love this tent so much. I don't know if I want to disgrace it by duct tape. Actually, most of it is repairable. And if we wanted to, we could probably get another 2 or 3 years out of it. The seam by one of the doors, there's 2 doors, one on either side. The seam is, the stitching has come out, so I could re-sew that, I guess. That's not that big of a deal. There is a small hole above the other door where you put a rod through to hold the tent out above the door, like a water guard kind of thing. There's a bow kind of thing. And there's a hole in it, and every time you slide the rod through it, it breaks, or it goes through the hole instead of going out the way it's supposed to. I'm smelling fire. Like a rubber fire. That's not good. It's not good at all. Okay, so yeah, there's a little tear rip thing there. Where you put one of the cross poles in down at the foot, there's a piece of plastic and then a strap that goes around, and you put a stake through the strap in one of the corner. That, like a piece of plastic, broke off the foot with the tie down thing on it. Yeah, just old. But we got our money's worth out of it. We have 2 other tents. I just bought one, was it last year? I bought a green one last year. We had some friends of ours go camping with us. And so I decided, okay, well, we need another tent. So I bought one last year. And it is a little bit bigger. I think it's like an 8-man tent. Not too much bigger, but it's a little bit bigger. And it works okay. It's the same kind of style, you know, with the poles that fold up and everything. And then we had our buddy give us another one, also old, but it's like, I think it's a 15-man tent. It's 2 rooms. One room has like netting, so you can sit in chairs and you know, relax and enjoy the outside without getting hit by the mosquitoes. And then the other side is, you know, big enough for, well, a queen bed and a full bed. So I mean, it's pretty big, pretty roomy. So I mean, we're good for tents, but you know, it's time. I think we should just go buy a new one for fun. This one, you know, we'll just kind of let it hang around a little while, you know, for you know, sentimental reasons. Probably will never set it up again. Actually, what's funny is I've only ever put that tent away incorrectly twice in my whole freaking life. The whole life of that tent, I've only put it away twice incorrectly. The first time we ever used it, I wasn't paying attention to how you put it away, and I put it away wrong. And then after that, I figured it out, and we're good. I got that thing up and down in like 3 minutes. I got it, man. That thing is no big deal to put away. Darn it to heck, if I was playing with my kids while we were taking it down, and I was trying to show them how to take it down, and I wasn't paying any attention. Matter of fact, my kids were the ones who really kind of put it away. But I folded it wrong. The last time we put it away, and I folded it wrong. I fold it into 4s, and you're supposed to fold it into 5ths. Yeah, it kind of got a little uneven. It's bulkier on one side than the other, but it still fit into the bag, so it's not like, you know, the end of the world or anything like that. But it's still kind of depressing, you know, twice my whole life, and I put it away wrong. So, oh my gosh, hey, look, I'm at work already. Wow, 22 minutes. You know, sometimes it only takes me 15 to get here, but 22 minutes, that is crazy. Talking so much, I didn't even drink my coffee, and now it's almost cold. Coffee is the bomb diggity, yo. I love it. I tell you, there's nothing that can replace coffee. I love my British tea. Coffee. I'm trying a new one right now. Usually I just drink the Folgers original or whatever, classic roast or whatever. It's usually what I drink because it's like cheap, and I can get it like, you know, Walmart or Costco and in those big tubs. And I like those big tubs because, well, I'm using them for my hydroponics inside. Well, at least that's the plan. I'm collecting them to use them. And then, so I just uploaded 3 new pepper videos. I don't really like them. I might do them again. But I've got like, I think I got a total now of like 9 or 10 plants. Oh my God, it's growing. But I will do a like a little update thing on that, I think, because I spray painted one of those glass jars, a couple of them, and I used some pinstriping, car pinstriping down the sides of them. And then that way, all I gotta do is just done spray, and I just pull it off, and then I can see where the water line is. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Okay. I like it, and I'm gonna do the rest of them that way. And I might as well do them, well, this rest of this week while I'm off after work, because it's gonna get really, really cold soon, and it's already getting cold in the mornings. It's supposed to stay in the 80s the rest of this week, but man, we only got another week or 2 of this, and it's gonna get really cold. It's gonna get into the, you know, the 60s and the 50s on an average day pretty soon, and then we're gonna have the white stuff come down soon, and we don't white stuff is, you know, I would really like to move. Any suggestions? I want it warm. Southern California! Yeah! I got an RV. I can park out in front of someone's house. Probably not a good idea. Good coffee. Hey, I don't know should I sit here and talk to you all day, or should I get to work? I think I should get to work. I love you all so very much, and I want to thank you so much for sticking with me here this morning. I know it's a little different. If you want to see videos like this one all the time, go check out a channel. I guess I could probably put a link when I get home in the bottom, unless somebody wants to put a link in the comment section for me. But go check out Mr. Positive. Mr. Positive. I got the name on accident, I swear. So there's this guy that I watch on YouTube, and I highly recommend checking him out as well. His name is Bingus, and but he is the coolest guy in the whole world. He shows you how to like do cloning and indoor gardening, and the guy is amazing. Well, I was talking to him probably about a month or so ago, and I just randomly started calling me Mr. Positive, and I'm just like, huh, I like that. So I have this other channel called Grahams Hideout, and I just this weekend just changed the name. Well, this was on Friday. I just changed the name to Mr. Positive, and so I don't know if it's stuck yet over there, but you can find me on Mr. Positive, or try Grahams Hideout, not Hangout, Hideout, and yeah. But I do this kind of thing every day on my way to work. I got all the time in the world when I'm on the way to work, usually. Sometimes I'm running a little late. And so, yeah. But anyways, mwah! I love you guys so much. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Babs, for sitting here with me. I love you guys so very much. You guys are amazing and darn good friends. And yeah. So, anybody else? It has been fun. Thank you. Birch Tree Garden. Oh man, I messed it up. Birch Tree Guardian Gardener. There we go. Birch Tree Guardian Gardener. Go check her out. Also go check out Babette is in the garden. And I guarantee you guys will not be disappointed. All right, y'all. Cheerio, mate. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. Bye for now.